So it's been a few months since I've done a pickups video, so today we're gonna walk through all my spring pickups. I'm gonna talk about the size and fit, and I'll leave a link in the description in case you want to pick anything up. But before we get started, just hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. So let's start off with this reversible bomber jacket hoodie from Project GR. I have been trying to get something from them for months now. They had a drop a few weeks ago and I was able to get this. Red hoodie on the outside and a black bomber jacket on the inside. On the front it has this print that says PGR State University in gray with this yellow logo in the center, plain on like a college hoodie, and has two pockets down by the bottom. Got two drawstrings up by the hood, and then on the hood has Project GR written out in black. Then a double zip that extends all the way to the bottom. And on the back it has another print in white, University of Project GR State, and then a logo on the left and the right side. But let me reverse this and show you how it looks on the bomber jacket side. So this is how it looks when it's flipped. Basically just a black bomber jacket, but the silhouette is really what makes it stand out when it is flipped. Typical bomber jacket look, two pockets down by the bottom that close by a button. The zipper flips on the inside, and it comes more in a rust metallic color. And you can see it has more of that drop shoulder, those more puffy sleeves, and then on the left sleeve it has a pocket with a zip. And the hood is not in the same material as the bomber jacket, still in that same cotton material as the hoodie side, but it is in a black color. The one thing that I don't like about this side is that you can still see the red on the hood. When I wear it, I do wear the hood up, so you can't really see it too much, but it is something that stands out to me personally, but not really a big deal. I've never really been a big fan of reversible jackets because I feel like one side always looks better, but this piece is a little different. When you have it on, it has that rounded silhouette in the back, and you basically get two pieces in one. So yeah, really happy with this one. Definitely see myself wearing it a lot more. It is more of a statement piece, especially on the red side, but on the bomber jacket side it could be an everyday wear. So my favorite thing about this is the fit. It has more of that oversized baggy fit. I picked it up in a size 1, which is like a size small, and I usually wear a medium, but it does have like that oversized rounded kind of silhouette to it. That's really what drew me to this brand. Their styles and their silhouettes always stand out to me. It is a little bit heavier, so it's probably going to be better for the colder days because it is both a hoodie and a bomber jacket. Definitely going to be picking up more from them in the future, and really love this piece. Next one is this windbreaker from Martine Rose. This released a few years ago in a tan color. That was the original version of this jacket, but they recently released this one, which has that gray instead of the tan. The gray does look more like a taupe color than a tan. I'm actually happy that it's lighter than on the site. Basically just a windbreaker silhouette. Primarily comes in this taupe color with navy and red detailing all throughout it. It also has some reflective detailing, so like up here by the neck, also down by the chest. It has one of the Martine Rose logos on the front in rubber. The zip that extends all the way to the bottom with some Velcro straps. Then two pockets down by the bottom that close by a zip. Then has this high collar with the hood on the inside. It's elongated sleeves with a Velcro strap down by the end. And then on the left sleeve it has Martine written out with this blue globe logo. And then on the back, more of that color blocking design. Primarily navy blue up at the top, red accents, more of that reflective detailing, then gray at the bottom. So I picked this up in an extra large. The silhouette of this is intended to be shrunken, more tight in the body with those longer, looser sleeves. It's kind of a signature silhouette from Martine Rose. A lot of the pieces do feature that silhouette. I didn't want it to be too tight in the body. I'm not too sure how the other sizes fit. I picked it up in the largest size they had, which was an extra large, and I usually wear medium in jackets. Good spring windbreaker. It's not too heavy. I do think that the original color looked better than this one, but at the same time I don't mind this because this gray is not as gray as I thought it would look. Pretty happy with this one, so we're gonna try to style this one before it gets too warm out. So the next one's a bit of a big purchase. We got the Balenciaga Kagoli crossbody bag. I've been looking at this for a while now. I was able to get a little discount on it. Still spent a little more than I would like, but I think it'll come in handy when I'm traveling. So I got the black one. It comes in this black leather all throughout it. You can see the Kagoli styling all throughout it as well. More of the aged silver hardware. One zip in the front, one zip opening for the main compartment, and then on the back there's an open pocket. It has this long adjustable strap so you could change the length of it with this padding that can move to wherever it sits on your shoulder. It also comes with these two pieces attached, an AirPods Pro case, Kagoli styling again, and then this coin pouch. I guess you are getting a little more when you pay for this, getting those two extra pieces. Probably gonna take these off so it's a little more clean. Not a fan with these dangling as I walk around. I do wish this was a little larger. For the price you're paying, it is a little bit small. I can't get a small notebook in there, but it's probably good for like camera equipment and all that. I do have a few trips coming up, so I'm definitely gonna bring this with me. I think it'll be helpful to carry my small camera around. Next one we got is this t-shirt from Palace. Really like the real tree print. This is a different real tree print, just a long sleeve t-shirt from a drop a couple months ago. As a part of that drop I also got this beanie, but basically just a camel print long sleeve t-shirt. So it comes in this greenish brownish color all throughout it. The front it has the Palace logo embroidered, so it has Palace written out in white with a snake logo for the P, and then the background is in this blue color. Really like that the logo on the front is embroidered, and then on the sleeves and on the sides there's a brownish brownish insert, the blue stripe going down the sleeves. Then on the back, just more of that Realtree camo print. This could be a good spring summer shirt. I did pick it up in a medium, and I'm usually a medium or a large in t-shirts. If I could go back, I would have gotten it in a large, just so it fits a little bit more oversized. If you are going to pick it up, either stay true to size or size up depending on how you want it to fit. Next up, we got another piece from Project GR. So this is their triple layered sweatpants. So this is kind of a trendy item right now. Like, a lot of brands are releasing layered sweatpants. But basically, it has a triple layer design. The first layer is more of a boxer style blue check design, Project GR in the center, and the second layer is sort of a white track pant design. So it's white with some drawstrings in the center and 4 stripes on both sides. And then the main layer is just a gray pair of sweatpants, USA with the flag on the left, and then the number 3 on the right side. And it has an elasticized waistband with 2 more drawstrings. And then it also has pockets throughout it. The white layer has pocket designs on the sides, but they're not functional. And then the gray layer has 2 actual pockets on the sides. And then on the back, we have 2 more pockets. So the white layer with a pocket on the right side, and then the gray layer with another pocket on the right side. And then has a wide leg all throughout it with some drawstrings down by the opening. This is definitely a standout piece. Personally, I do wish that it was just 2 layers instead of 3. I'm someone who already wears my pants a little bit low, so it's basically going to be a 4 layered pant. I might try to customize this, or when I'm wearing it, tuck in the blue part, then just have the pants a little lower, so it has 3 layers instead of 4. I really do like how these look. Probably wear these more if I'm going to the city or something like that. I'm usually a 32 or 34 in pants, and I picked this up in a size 3, so you may want to size up in these. Next up, we got the Nike Shox in the black color. This one's definitely playing on nostalgia. I think they were first released in the mid 2000s. Growing up, I saw these a lot. I do have another pair of these in white. I saw a lot of people wearing these in Japan, and I really love the way they look. I'm not someone who wears a lot of black sneakers. I think it stands out a lot more than your typical black sneaker. This model is called the TL. So it has this cage design on the outside, and it extends all the way around the shoe. It has the Nike logo on the sides, and on the sole it has more of an open design. Then it also has some red detailing on it. So on the front, the Nike Shox logo, Nike Shox written out, and then one more logo on the back. These are pretty comfortable. I haven't worn these ones yet, but from what I could tell with the white ones, they are comfortable on foot. Probably gonna wear them more in the summertime. I did size up because I do have wide feet, so I'm a true to size 9.5, and I picked these up in a 10. So if you're gonna pick these up, you could stay true to size, but if you have wide feet, probably want to size up by half. So next up is this card holder, Balenciaga Monaco card holder in a black colorway. Comes in this black leather all throughout it, more of the aged cracked looking leather. Then it has the silver BB logo on the front and 2 card slots. Pretty simple design, but they have others with a larger BB logo, but I felt like that was a little too much, so I decided to go with the more subtle logo. It is a MagSafe card holder, so it just attaches to the back of the phone. I never owned a MagSafe wallet before. The magnet in it is pretty strong, so it hasn't really fallen off or anything like that. I'm not someone who likes to carry around bulky wallets, so I usually carry like 2 to 3 cards with me. Personally, I do wish that it had 3 card slots instead of 2, because there are days where I want to carry an extra card with me. There's no cash insert for it either, so you got to carry cash in your pockets if you are carrying cash. I usually just carry my license and 1 credit card with me, and then all the other cards are on my Apple Wallet, so not really a big deal. Just a good minimal wallet that you could carry around, because more than likely you have your phone with you at all times. Next up, we get a jacket from Pioneers. Some of their pieces are reminiscent of Balenciaga, and y'all know I'm a big Balenciaga fan. So this one's a Harrington style jacket. So the style has been around for years, but they're just bringing that newer silhouette to the style. Typical color that these jackets tend to come in. 2 buttons up by the neck and a zip that extends all the way down to the bottom. There's also 2 pockets at the front, and then on the back just got a plain design. And one nice detail is on the inside is lined with this red and black sort of a lumberjack pattern. It has drop shoulders and then elongated sleeves. And you can see that the sleeves are a little bit wider. It gives off more of a puffy type look, playing into that rounded silhouette. A lot of the pieces that I've been gravitating to have been with that cropped rounded silhouette, so this one definitely falls in line with my style. Haven't worn out yet because it's been a little bit too cold to wear this. It is starting to warm up a little bit, so probably gonna get to wear this a lot more in a few weeks. Next up is this workwear hoodie from Burn. I'm a big fan of Realtree camo print. I wanted a workwear jacket with that print all throughout it. I actually ended up finding this on Amazon, and I have been wearing it a lot. Just a workwear style jacket that's structured cotton on the outside, 1 zip that extends all the way down to the bottom, and there are 2 pockets up by the front, Burn logo on the left side, and then a hood with 2 drawstrings, then a rib lining at the end of the sleeves. And then on the back, just more of the Realtree design all throughout it. And on the back, by by the sleeves, there is some extra fabric stitched in. I'm not too sure what it's for. I'm assuming it's to prevent from ripping or anything like that. This is a little bit more padded and heavy, so it's probably better for the colder days. Definitely been wearing this a lot throughout the last couple months, and I did pick it up in a medium, so if you can pick it up, you want to stay true to size. Next up, we got the Balenciaga Monday sneaker. The review should be up by now, but basically an everyday shoe, so it's a lot more scaled back in terms of design by Balenciaga standards. When I first saw these, I wasn't really crazy about them, but when I saw them in store, they look a lot better, especially the silhouette, and there's like all these smaller details all throughout it that make it stand out. Decided to pick it up. Could be a good summer shoe, and I really like the silhouette on it too. Kind of a triangular silhouette on the front at least. Kind of like the reptile sneakers, just a lot more scaled back, so it's a little bit wider, and then it gets more narrow by the toe. So all throughout it has more of those raw, rough edges, and it is layered. There's a lot of stack paneling, and then you can see the stitching all throughout it too. The good thing about this is that it is super comfortable. Again, good for an everyday sneaker, which is what I think they intended this to be. When they first showed these, there was like a runway show that Devin had uploaded from his phone, and they had a heeled version of this, which was a little bit more distressed, and then they released these a few months after. These come in a few different colors, but I just decided to stick with white. I feel like the white is a lot more versatile. Personally, I do wish this was more distressed. I think they do have a distressed version, but this is like the clean version, and once it gets a little more worn in, it'll look better. In terms of sizing, I went with my typical Balenciaga size, so I'm a true to size 9.5, sometimes size up to a 10 because I have wide feet, and I picked this up in a 42, which is a US 9. So if you are going to pick it up, you definitely want to size down. Check the full review for all the details and all that. I'll link it down in the description. Next up, we got these jeans from Acne Studios. So this is either called the super baggy or the 2021 jean. I'll find the right name and flash it on screen. It just has a super wide cut all throughout it, so this is probably the baggiest jeans that I own. This one I picked up because I really like the wash on it. Comes this navy wash all throughout it, but it also has that wax finish, so it gives it more of a dirty kind of look. So we have two pockets up by the front, smaller coin pouch pocket on the right side, button closure, and then on the back, two pockets. Then an Acne Studios patch up by the waist in this black leather material. Definitely a good baggy jean. I really like the cut on this. It's super baggy all throughout it. I do have a pair of jeans from COS that has a similar cut, but this is in a navy blue color, and I didn't really have any navy blue color jeans in my wardrobe. Decided to get these. Either wear 32 or 34 in jeans, and I picked this up in a 32. So if you're gonna pick it up, probably want to stay true to size. And then the last one for today is this mesh shirt from Guess USA. I feel like Guess USA is a very slept on brand, so this is not normal Guess. Guess USA usually has a more fashion forward designs. So this is just a long sleeve mesh t-shirt in this off-white color. Nice breathable material, especially when it gets warmer out. So it comes in this off-white color with this USA on the front printed in purple, and on the back it just got a plain design, and it's also a long sleeve. So this is another one that I think would look good if it was more oversized. I actually did pick it up in a size large, and I feel like the extra large probably would have looked better. If this was a little bit more oversized, it would have more of a flowy type look to it. So if you are going to pick this up, I would say size up in this, but still going to wear this throughout the spring and summer months. So those are all my spring pickups. I'll leave everything linked in the description in case you want to pick anything up. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. As always, appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.